Hi, it's Michelle from Honest and Truly, and this week we're talking Christmas gifts. Now, I got some pretty cool stuff this year for Christmas. Of course, the best gift I received doesn't really do you any good if I talk about it, but I'm going to share anyway because it's pretty awesome. I got 2 free movie passes to a local theater for an entire year. So I can go anytime I want, see any movie I want, as often as I want, free popcorn, free drink, and free movie ticket. So kind of rocks. I'd tell you more about it, but unless you live like this close to me, it's not going to do any good. So instead, we're going to focus on one of the gifts that I thought I wasn't going to like a ton, but I'm realizing I actually really like it a lot. It's not perfect, but it's all good. Living here where we are now in our rental, it's small. Space is at a premium. And for me, with cooking and baking all the time, that means that I have a lot of stuff that I need to store in my fridge, in my freezer, in my pantry. And then when I'm not using those storage containers for food, they need to go somewhere in our minimal storage area here and actually fit. So this year, my mom got me Pyrex containers. So it's a nesting group of 5 of them, I believe, and they all fit together, which is really nice because when I'm not using them, I can go ahead and I can take the smallest one and put it inside the next smallest one. I can actually close the lid and then get the next smallest one and so on and so forth. You'll notice that I only have 2 of them that I can even show you. That's because I'm actually using all the other ones. One has some applesauce that I made, another has mole, another has some soup, and all the different sizes means that I can fit the right ones in the right container, and then as we use things up, I move to the next smallest container and so forth. But I really love the fact that all of my stuff end up fitting in about this much space because they all nest inside each other. So hats off to you, Pyrex, on that one. I do wish that the tops were something other than plastic. Granted, it's food safe plastic, there's no PPA in it, but at the same time, I just would prefer to have something not plastic. I'd love to have all stainless steel, in fact, but I'm not quite there yet. The good news is I can take this, and if I have something that's going to be in my freezer or what have you, I can just take a piece of wax paper and put it between the food and the plastic lid and everything else, so that works. But it is food safe plastic, so if I'm putting applesauce in there and I'm only filling it up this far, I feel pretty good about just leaving it as is, because you can't be perfect all the time. There's only so much that you can do on that side. I do also love the fact that with these containers, if it's warm and you're getting some pressure build up, the plastic does actually expand and kind of bubble up a little bit. So there's room in here and it doesn't just kind of pop off or break or explode or anything else. So then when it is empty again, you can just kind of open it up, burp it a little bit, and then put the lid back on to seal it. So that's a good thing. I do also like the fact that because they're glass, that means they're not absorbing any odors, they're not getting stained and icky and gross and so forth, and they last a long time. I've had Pyrex for a number of different uses in the past, and they last forever. That's a good thing in my book. So, how about you? What was your best Christmas gift that you got? For me, I'm all about the kitchen gadgets, so if you have something cool there or a new kitchen toy, tell me about it because I want to know. Leave me a comment below, and then go ahead. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you didn't miss anything else.